Everybody, thank you for your interest in applying to Middle East Technical University Northern Cyprus campus. Today I'll be showing you how to apply using our brand new application system. So I'll just start straight away. I click on my browser, I type in apply.ncc.metu.edu.tr, and as you can see we have a very user-friendly interface. Students can find out about the programs, they can find out more about the campus and find a specific program if they need to. You can also read some news that is updated quite frequently. And so what a student has to do, he can directly become an applicant, or you can have a look at the programs first. So for example, civil engineering, you can have a look at the information, what it requires, the overview and the career opportunities that this program gives to you. So you can apply now, and it asks if you have an applicant code. Obviously, because it will be your first time applying, you will not have, so you have to become an applicant. And what you do here, I'll just make an example. John Smith, email john@hotmail.com. Skype is optional. Mobile number is optional but could be preferred if we need to reach you urgently. Citizenship, I've picked Pakistan just as an example. We have many countries to choose from, and if you're working with an agent or an educational consultant, they will use their promotional code. If not, and you're applying alone, just sign up and continue. You are then given an application code which you have to write down, because this is the code you will always use to enter your application. So I'm just copying it, continuing, and here you have your application form which you will fill one by one. Now for priorities, I've selected first civil engineering, and you can add more choices. For example, I'll go down and I will select, for example, business, let's say. So when I press apply, business administration is my second choice. Quickly moving on. It's very simple actually. You fill in your basic details. So passport number, middle name, don't need. Pakistan, gender male, citizenship Pakistan, mother's name Aisha, father's name Mohammed, birth date 1/1/1988. Sorry, year first. So year, month, then day. Birth country Pakistan. And then you're required to upload a photo, and it's important that you stick to the rules. So please make sure that your photo that you will upload is a passport kind of photo. Passport photo will do, and make sure that it's in the JPG or JPEG format, and you just upload. I'm just going to upload an example now. I'm going to save and then move on to the next step. Okay, so just moving on to contacts now, filling in my street address. Of course I'm just filling this in quickly so that you get the gist of it. Of course, in your application these will all have to be very precise. otherwise we cannot accept your application. So we can put Simon friend, and I'm saving. Very easy user face. Education. Now here, of course, if you're a high school student, you will choose secondary education, the year in which you will graduate. So 2016 August, for example. Official name of your school and the country of this school, and then you save. If you're going to transfer from a university, then of course you will have to insert a new block and fill in the details of this university as well. So then we go to languages, and let me remind you that language is not required for application, but it is required for when you arrive to campus. So I strongly recommend for you to have an IELTS or TOEFL exam score. If not, when you come to campus, on the specified dates, which will be written down on your acceptance letter, you will be expected to take the METU English proficiency exam, and then you have to pass this exam. If you do not pass this exam, you will have to study a year of English, because you will not have any time to take an IELTS or TOEFL exam to make up for this, and you'll miss registration to study in the department. So for this reason, I strongly recommend for students to get an IELTS or TOEFL exam before they come, or to arrive strictly on the specified dates which will be issued in your acceptance letter. Now, if you do not have an IELTS or TOEFL exam, I will just click I do not have one, and I will take the exam. Save. Moving to activities, if you're a member of some kind of social club, for example, Lions soccer team, save. This is just to know a little bit more about the applicant, know a little bit more about you. It won't have a direct effect on your application. However, it could be beneficial, and it would be good to know from our side as well. So then this is the Documents tab, and as it says here, please carefully study the requirements in the checklist and upload the required documents. So you will need to scan these documents, and the checklist is here. So let me just go to the checklist first, and this is the entry qualification documents. So one by one you have to click on them and read the task. So when it says upload a scan of your qualification document, it means the exam you will apply with, and this will change according to each country. So for example, in Pakistan they have the HSC curriculum, they have A-levels curriculum and IB curriculum, and SAT 1 is also very popular. So I'm going to click International A-level qualifications. I'm going to save, and those that will apply with A-levels, if they have their results now, their A-level results now, they can upload their A-level results to the documents. But for those that will be applying for fall, it is strongly recommended that you can apply for a provisional offer, which is an offer that will be given to you based upon your AS levels, grades, and your expected A-level letter. So when we open our application system in March for fall 2016 intake, you will be able to apply with these two documents. It will give you a provisional offer, and if you match these in August when your A-level results are announced, then you will be given a conditional offer, and when you pay your fees, your first semester fees, you will be given an acceptance letter. I hope that's clear. Now let me go to the documents and I'm going to upload. So for example, I'm going to upload my AS level grades, and then I'm going to upload my A level expected. So then I come back to the checklist, proof of English language proficiency. When I click this, it tells me the instructions of what I need, and then I do not have the certificate. I will take the English proficiency exam. Save. So as you can see, it's ticked. I don't need to upload any document for this unless I have an IELTS or TOEFL examination. Then I go to translation of documents. Now if your documents are already in English or in Turkish, then you don't need to translate these documents. But if they are not in these two languages, you must upload your transcript or your diploma in English or Turkish by a certified translator. Okay, so the original documents are in accepted language. I'm saving the changes, and as you can see, ticked. And then my passport, so I will just click, I have my passport scan ready, so I will click I have attached my passport. Okay, and then I will go to the documents, upload a new file, upload my passport. If you have your diploma or transcript, your final year transcript as well, I would also suggest you upload. Okay, so now I'm ready. There's only one thing left, and that is the application fee payment. So when I click on the application fee payment, you will see how to pay, and you will be able to pay by credit card from the start of December 2015. If you will apply earlier, then you have to pay via bank transfer. So I'm just going to click pay by bank transfer, and when I go back to my documents, I'm going to upload my bank receipt as well. So I've uploaded. For those that want to see how to pay this, you have to go, well, first you'll have to submit, and when you submit, you will get your invoice for application fee, and it will state the instructions of how to pay this. Okay, but we still have yet to submit our application, so I'm going to the last tab, other, and it's just a question on how to on how you came to hear about METU. So I'm putting website. If you have any other comments to say, you can comment here. And then this is also some beneficial information. Your college counselor or advisor name. So Sam Reader. The email sam@explore.com, and then the phone number, and I'm saving. And then your checklist is fine, you submit your application, and it's just warned me that I have an area which I haven't filled, so let's have a look. Emergency phone number must be different than any phone numbers defined in your application. You see? So I'll just change this. Save. Go back to the checklist. Everything's fine. Submit. And another error was detected. So we forgot to fill this. Native language. So the system is very responsive in warning you what you have left out. and I think this is very good. So I'm saving, and now I'm submitting, and now it's a success. And as you can see, as soon as my application is submitted, I go to the invoice, click, and as you can see, I have an invoice which instructs me on how to pay. Now, of course, the online payment system will be available from December onwards, so you'd have to pay through a bank transfer for those that want to apply before September. You have your reference number here as well, and you need to use your reference number in order to pay online, and you can also state your reference number when you're paying through the bank as well. Application fee $55 US. So I'm just closing this, and then you can go to your inbox, and we have given you your application code. You should also be receiving an email in the email you provided as well. But it's nice to have all your emails from this application system in your profile as well. And you also have your invoice. You can go back to your invoice and download it as well. So this is the system. I mean, very straightforward, very easy. And now you can apply to Middle East Technical University Northern Cyprus campus. As soon as you pay your invoice, you upload the receipt. Don't forget to do this. And what we will do is we will have a look at the application, see that everything is complete, and we shall forward it to the committee, and you will see a checklist item, and you will get an email saying that your application has been forwarded to committee. And every time something does happen with your application, or something is needed from you, or an offer is sent to you, you will always get a notification as an email, and you can also log into your system. Normally applications are processed within 10 working days. So thank you very much for that. I hope it wasn't boring, and I hope to see your applications for Middle East Technical University Northern Cyprus campus. Thank you very much. Good luck.